Morning guys, and today I'm going to see if I can't sort out this dead cat problem. Now this is what I got. This is what came off the paint roller, so it's kind of furry. The only problem is it's got a plastic type backing, so if I wrap the mic in that, it's not going to work because no sound is going to travel through this hard plastic backing. Now I've tried peeling it off, I've been soaking it overnight and it still won't come off. And the little bits that I've managed to peel off, then the furry bit starts to fall apart, so it looks like that's what's holding it together. I'm not finished yet, you know. No, can't let this defeat me, I just can't. Here's what I'm thinking about doing. I've got some double-sided sticky tape, so what I might do is take this piece of foam and then put it in the front of the helmet, so it'll sit something like this in the chin area. Then what I can do is I can sticky tape that to that. Now that should then stop the wind actually penetrating, so or at least I think it will. So that might be able to do it. So then I can just use my normal mic here with the foam coating on it. It might just do the job. We'll have to wait and see. So hopefully I'm going to give that a go today. I've got to let this dry first, and how long it's going to take to dry, I don't know. It's a little bit cloudy at the moment, so no sun out, but once the sun comes out, that will dry that in about 2 minutes. So we'll give it a go. Update on the fish and the cow. It'll come as no big surprise to anybody that the fish wholesaler didn't bother turning up. Although we did get a phone call at 6 o'clock this morning saying that he was on his way. I'm not sure at this stage whether he's actually going to buy any fish or he's just taking a look. You know, it's beyond me. Anyway, I'll find out. The cow inspector, he actually turned up late last night, about 7 o'clock. And he's approved the cow shed and everything else, so we should get a cow. He's saying now it can take up to a month. So now it's just a case of having to wait and see if this cow ever really materialises. They didn't say how many. They said it could be 1, 2, or as many as 10. We really don't know. I'm not sure you'll get 10 in that little cattle shed anyway. Probably maybe 3, 4 at best. But you know, whatever they come up with, they come up with. If it's more, then I think my father-in-law will just have to extend the cow shed. We'll see what happens on that score. But right now, I think he'd be lucky if he gets 1. I'm not holding my breath, but keeping my fingers crossed. Right, I'm going to head on down the farm and go and have a look and see what's going on. Hopefully, we'll start selling these fish. Well, it's now nearly 8 o'clock in the morning, and the fish wholesaler was supposed to be here by 7, and he hasn't turned up. I'm not exactly surprised, to be honest with you. The way this has been going on, it's been phone call after phone call, promise after promise, and unfortunately that's the way it goes here. This is how they do business. So yeah, it's just a case of grinning and bearing it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, someday he might just turn up and buy these fish. Well, I'm going to spend about another hour here, and then I'm going to go back home and see if I can't sort out this helmet situation. Not sure if it'll work, but if it does, then it'll sort out my motor vlogging situation. And again, you know, I think it's better if I can sort of talk as I'm going along. As I've said before, dubbing over a vlog is not really ideal because you lose the spontaneity to it. So we'll see how that works out. Well, there you go, guys. Hallelujah. The fish people have just turned up, the wholesaler. So hopefully we're going to be selling some fish. Now, he's got a tank on the back of this pickup truck. Let's go and have a look. As you can see, it's quite a contraption. But the big question is, how many fish can they fit in there? Now, Pi did turn around and say to me, brace yourself, because they're not going to take all of the fish in one go. This could happen over several days, if not weeks. Yeah, I honestly thought they would just come along and just harvest a lot, but obviously not. But if this is the way it works, and that's fine, providing we can shift a load of these fish and put some money in Mum and Dad's bank account, and they can do other things and restock the pond and buy more fish food and get the cycle going again. So cool, I'm happy enough with that. Now it's going to be interesting to see exactly how they're going to catch these fish. It's all a learning experience, and at the end of the day, you get to see something you wouldn't normally see. So brilliant, yeah. I am a bit happier. It's been a long road with these fish. We've been at it for 5 months now, so just like to see it start generating an income for Mum and Dad. So yeah, quite happy. Well, there you go. Guys are down there. Now I'm not absolutely sure, but I think they're going to string a net across. This will be interesting. There's another side to this coin, and that is that I'm going to be kind of sad to see these fish go. You know, I know I'm kind of attached to them now, and you know, I've watched them grow from tiny little fry to, you know, the one that we caught yesterday was 810 grams. So and it's almost sad to see them go. But you know, this part of the project is where Mum and Dad make some money, and that's the bottom line, folks. It's what it's about. Cool, he don't mind, does he? Cool, I bet he's chilly in there. As you can see, he's pretty much on the bottom, so it's not exactly the deepest of ponds. But yep, they're going to string this net across, and then I assume drive them in there. They bought weighing scales, so see what happens. You see the fish jumping though, that's fantastic, isn't it? Nice healthy fish these are. I've just spoken to Pi, and she said these guys are going to take 100 kilos, and if the fish are good, then he said he'll tell a couple of the other wholesalers as well. So hopefully we'll get more wholesalers come down here and start taking more of the fish. Now watch this space, guys, because at this point we don't even know what he's going to offer. They've not discussed price yet. It's not something I'd have done. I'd discuss the price first and then see about harvesting them. But market price at the moment is around about 40 baht a kilo. So yeah, it's a case of waiting and seeing, dragging some of these fish out, get 100 kilos and then see what he's prepared to offer. To put this in perspective, as you know, Dad finished the rice harvest and managed to generate an income of 5,800 baht for the entire crop. So this today with 100 kilos at 40 baht, of course, is 4,000 baht. So yeah, it's going to be far more profitable for them to do this in the long term than it will rice, and a lot easier. It's nowhere near the amount of work required. Yeah, just string a net across and then walk round and catch the fish. Now I know you guys have been wanting to see this and see how it's done, and there you go. Cool, it's got some jumpers on there though. Cool. I have to admit though, I'm quite excited at this stage. Oh, I get some. Oh, seriously, these fish know how to jump. Yeah, they don't want to go in that net. The lady here's got a basket, and yeah, they'll be going down there the bank in a minute and scooping them out the net. Fantastic, isn't it? It's quite clever actually, because now they're just driving them along till they get them at the other end of the net. Oh, there's some big fish in there though. As I said, I suspect that there's fish in there that are over a kilo. We do know there's lots and lots of very small fish as well though. And they've definitely been breeding. Well, there's some big ones in there, and there's some small ones as well, but all the small ones will go back and we'll just let them grow. And Dad's going to just take out all the small ones and chuck them back. Lovely little things though, aren't they? But they'll grow. But these are the ones they want. Look at the size of some of them though. They're just huge. Well, Pie's going to put these in the old pond, so apparently Dan said that the tilapia will help clear the water. Well, we nearly had a bit of a crisis. We actually thought the entire profit from the fish that we just harvested was going to go towards a new Tascam. I was giving Mum a hand taking the small fish down to the other pond. I slipped and fell down the bank. I didn't really care about breaking a leg or an arm. I just held on tight to my gimbal camera and Tascam. But unfortunately the Tascam ended up going in the fish basket, and then Pie's mum threw the fish and my Tascam in the pond. It got a bit of a soaking, so yeah, we thought that was it. It wasn't going to work, and it didn't. We tried turning it on and no dice. But Pie being Pie, she doesn't like to give up on anything. So she brought it home, stripped it down and let it dry, and we've just plugged it in and it looks like it's working okay. I'll find out as soon as I finish this little bit of vlog. Oh dear. Well, if it's worked, then I can only pay testament, and I'd highly endorse the Tascam. This is the DR05. It's actually a really good voice audio system. It's just perfect. It's not the most expensive they make. This one is 3,900 baht. They go up to, I think, about 9,000 baht, but so this is one of the cheaper ones in the range, but it does a fantastic job, and yeah, it looks like it works just fine after getting a dunking in the water. So Tascam, well done, brilliant product, absolutely fantastic. Now the big question is, how much did we make? As you can see, Pi's just sitting there working out the figures right now. The accountant, look. We ended up harvesting a total of 121 kilos of fish, and he did pay market price of 40 baht per kilo, so that's 4,840 baht, which is really, really good. Now tomorrow apparently there's no market, so he said he won't come tomorrow, but he'll come again the day after and harvest a load more. Now if this works out, I don't really mind it taking several days or even a couple of weeks, providing we can sort of make a real good progress on this. So fingers crossed, it is a start, and it's not a bad start at all. We got market price, and yeah, we harvested 121 kilos, so absolutely fantastic day. Now Pi's just been calculating everything up so we know what the costs are, and of course, you know, hopefully what the profit will be. To date, now this is excluding the pond. The pond was 40,000 baht, but to purchase the fish, to pay for all the gasoline that we've used and all the fish food, it comes out at a total of 49,220 baht. So if I add the pond into that, which was another 40,000, it was 89,220 baht. So not bad. We'll just have to wait and see now, obviously, what the pond harvest is over the next few weeks. But we made a start, and 4,840 baht is not a bad start at all. So yeah, pretty happy with that. We'll see what the rest turns out like. Well, that's about all from Pi and I today, so we hope you enjoyed watching the fish harvesting. It was really exciting. Those fish sure can jump though, and they're nice and big and they're healthy. So very, very happy, and again, it's progress in the right direction. We've got a way to go yet before Mum and Dad are completely sorted, but yeah, it's certainly getting there. Whatever you do, have a fantastic day and stay safe. And Pi and I will see you tomorrow. Don't forget, guys, please subscribe, share and like. It does make a massive difference to our channel. Bye for now, guys.